What you waiting on? Who you waiting for? If you don't take a chance, you'll never know what's in store. Just do you. Somebody's got to be a star. Just do you. Somebody's got to raise the bar. Just do you. Somebody's got to change the game. Just do you.
I am an Oakview Elementary School student. I have great expectations for myself. I accept the challenge to be the best student that I can be. I am proud of my school. The vision of Oakview is to promote a high-performing culture and climate and to inspire our community of learners to achieve academic excellence. I accept the responsibility for my behavior and its results. I am determined to be safe, responsible, productive, and respectful. I have high expectations for myself and I will reach my full potential. I choose to be great.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On Tuesday, wear an old school outfit from the 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s. On Wednesday, it is pajama day. On Thursday, copycat day. On Thursday, it is copycat day. You and a friend should dress alike. And on Friday, it is denim day. Wear all things denim. Let's have a great spirit week this week because guess what, boys and girls? Next week, it's fall break. Listen up, Oakview, the year 2024, DeKalb County School District rocks the vote. Oakview Elementary is going to rock the vote. We are going to participate in the election process. Now, November 5th, your parents are going to be able to vote for the President of the United States. You must be at least 18 years old to register to vote. But guess what? You elementary school students will be able to vote, rock the vote this year. Your election is going to be a little bit different. Principal Waters has done a challenge. She is going to allow us to vote on the issue of school uniforms. That's right, you all will be able to vote should Oakview Elementary require students to wear school uniforms. Everybody will be able to share their voice in this matter, from students to teachers to parents. We're going to learn more about the election process all week long. This week, look out for a poll. A poll is basically a preview vote before the real deal. You will receive a poll to figure out which way are you leaning. Should we require school uniforms or should we not require school uniforms? Get in the election spirit, rock the vote.
Electoral College. How the elections won. Did you know that a presidential candidate can get the most votes nationwide, known as the popular vote, but they can still lose the election? That's because the way a president wins the election is based on the Electoral College. The Electoral College consists of 538 electors. And to win the election, you have to have at least 270 of those electoral votes. So, what are electors? Each state is given a certain number of electors based on the state's population size. The number of residents who live in the state determine how many delegates a state gets in the House of Representatives. Whatever that number of House members is, equals the number of electors that state is given. Then, every state gets 2 more electors for their 2 senators. There's 100 senators for 50 states. Every state has 2 senators, and those 2 senators equals 2 electors per state. This is a huge benefit for smaller states. So that means the number of House representatives for a state plus 2 senators equals the number of electoral votes each state gets. Do you get it? You just add those two numbers together. Number of the House of Representatives plus the 2 senators. And you get the state's allotment of electors. That's why California, Texas, New York, and Florida have so many electors. Because there's so many more people who live in those states. So they have more House Representative members. Every 10 years, the U.S. does a census, which determines how many people live in each state. Also determines the number of electors that state will get for the next 10 years. So filling out your census is important. On voting day, all of the votes are counted in each state, and the winner of that state gets all the electoral votes for that state. It's winner takes all for each state's electoral votes. So when you see breaking news on election day that a state has been decided, whichever candidate got the most votes for that state will get all the electoral votes from that state. And the race to get 270 electoral votes is on. Often in close races, there are a handful of states that can decide who will win the election. And it usually comes down to some of the smaller states. Those states are known as swing states, which means they either could swing to one candidate or the other, which means that their state race is going to be super close. Do you know how many electors your state has? Find out and pay attention on election night to see which candidate receives your state's electoral votes. In the next video, we'll find out what happens after the election. Hey, if you want to learn more about the presidential election, we have a course at KidExplore.com.
We want to give a big shout out to our Oakview cheerleaders. They participated in the Cedar Grove High School homecoming parade this past Saturday. Great job, great job.
Good job, ladies. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, girls.
BlackFacts.com presents the Black Fact of the Day for October 8th. Dr. Wangari Maathai Maathai became the first African woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. She was born in Nyeri, a rural area of Kenya, in 1940. She left her native country to earn a Bachelor's of Arts in Biology from Mount St. Scholastica College in Kansas and a master's degree at the University of Pittsburgh. Wangari Maathai became the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a doctorate degree. Returning to Kenya, Maathai studied veterinary anatomy at the University of Nairobi. In 1977, she launched the Green Belt movement to reforest her beloved country while helping the nation's women. Her movement has planted more than 30 million trees in Africa and has helped nearly 900,000 women. Maathai was a profound scientist and ecologist, activist, feminist, professor, and politician who influenced the world with her mission to promote environmental progression by improving the quality of human life through nature. In 2015, UNESCO published the graphic novel Wangari Maathai and the Green Belt Movement as part of their UNESCO series on women in African history.